Who you're around is shaping who you're becoming. If you stay in environments where people don't recognize the value of you, you will shrink your gift to the size of what they can stand. And that's what causes anxiety, depression, and stress. You have to shrink into a form where people can tolerate you. I refuse to be small because you think small. Welcome back to Get Outside today. My name's Dominic. I have hiked up to one of my favorite views, my favorite peaks, favorite hikes in Colorado Springs. Here it is. Take it in, take it in. Yes, this is the first episode of my new series, Define Relationships. I am so excited about this one. I have worked very hard on this one. This is the introduction episode. Choose wisely. Thank you so much for the support in the podcast so far. It has brought me to tears, literally. If you would like to further support the podcast, my mission, this message of love, hope, being seen, check out my website, dominicoutdoors.com/support. You guys are absolutely amazing. I always say this podcast, my TikTok, my social media, it's not about me, it's about us. It's about God sharing his relationship with you. The year is 2019. I'm at the University of Iowa. My life for the last few years had revolved around frat parties, going out, girls, going out. I used to pregame going to church on Thursdays. It was the best night for the drink deals. It was the only night that the college church group met. I'm not talking a communion-sized pregame. No, we'd get drunk at the apartment, go to church, because we didn't want to go back and forth, sit in the back, sweat, count down the seconds. That obviously didn't last long. I'm graduating from University of Iowa, 2019. I obviously don't have much of a plan. I lived for the world. I surrounded myself with like-minded people living for the world. With a degree in communications, I had no purpose, no plan, no calling, but I knew about this thing called YWAM, Youth with a Mission. My mom had done it. We had volunteered at YWAM bases when I was younger. And with no plan, the idea of traveling, a missions organization, the idea of the mountains, doing it in Colorado, and they had a business focus. So I thought, why not? Mountains, traveling, business focus. I'll get connected with people in the community. I'll try to find a job in my free time. September 12th, 2019, the first day of the school, the first day of the discipleship training school, a day I will never forget. It was the first time I had received a prophetic word, a word of knowledge from a complete stranger. They told us to find our name written on these cards, so I'm looking for my name. When they said a word, I thought it was a singular word. Little did I know that it was a paragraph that would change my life forever. It was a word that was calling me higher, that was breaking the chains of the shame and the guilt of my past. It was the first time I had experienced relationship with Jesus. I had never met this person that wrote this word for me. So who are you surrounding yourself with? The people living for this world, living for the party? Or are you surrounding yourself with people that are calling you higher, that are championing you in your faith, in your purpose, in your dreams, that are raising the bar for you? It's time to stop justifying your dreams and your calling to make sense to people, to make sense to the world. We fall into this place of acceptance of these relationships that are stagnant, that aren't challenging and calling each other higher. Listen, if you're not gonna support me chasing what God has for me, it's time to leave those people behind. Whether it's friendships, dating relationships, surround yourself with people that are calling you higher. This new series will be about relationships in general, friendships, dating relationships. I want to share some of my experience in dating. I've dated girls who weren't chasing after Jesus, but they were Christians. And listen, those are some of my worst relationships. I've been hurt the most by Christians. There's a difference between a Christian and someone who follows Jesus. I barely even say I'm a Christian anymore. I say I'm a Jesus follower. There's such a negative idea around relationships right now and dating right now And I want to flip this script. Yes, I have been through some really hard experiences with dating. Suicidal, narcissistic, so negative they couldn't find joy in anything, abusive in every sense of the word. And most of those were Christians. So choose wisely. Are you who you're looking for is looking for? Think about it. Are you who you're looking for is looking for? Are you in environments with people that you want to spend the rest of your life with? Or are you just living for tonight? Are you disappointed by dating apps? New profile after new profile every other week. I've been there. Are you depending on the algorithm to choose for you? It's crazy you can meet someone, date, and break up without ever leaving your house. Is that what we want? A lot of people think that the grass is greener on the other side of getting into a relationship. It doesn't solve your problems, it reveals them. I know this is maybe a little cheesy, but Jesus changed the world single. People don't complete you. Relationships don't complete you. Your friendships, your family, your dating relationships, they complement you. Jesus completes you. You have a purpose, a mission before you enter into any sort of relationship. When Jesus was baptized by John the Baptist, he hadn't performed a single miracle. He hadn't gave a single teaching. Yet the Heavenly Father said, "You are my beloved. You are my son." Before he performed anything, before he gained any sort of fame, wealth, he was loved. He was worthy before. My encouragement to you is to take a personality test. Take the Enneagram test. Get to know your healthy self. Get to know your unhealthy self. To be aware of the signs of unhealthy relationships. I thought this was honestly cheesy. I really did. Personality test, people are so into it, this and that. But it has actually helped me be more aware of myself, especially in relationship, and seeing where, oh wow, this is unhealthy. I am becoming their Jesus. I am the one that's holding it all together. Does your purpose and passions align with the person that you are running with? I believe that when you are chasing after the purpose and passions that God gave you, you're going to look to your left, look to your right, and that person that you're going to be with is going to be running with you. If you're feeling hopeless about relationships, maybe you're stuck in some friendships, maybe you have a broken family, you've experienced a broken family, hear me out. I've been in all of those. This series is going to be for you. Pastor Keon Henderson delivered a message that changed my view on relationships. Who you're around is shaping who you're becoming. If you stay in environments where people don't recognize the value of you, you will shrink your gift to the size of what they can stand. And that's what causes anxiety, depression, and stress. You have to shrink into a form where people can tolerate you. I refuse to be small because you think small. Choose wisely. Take a moment to sit back, assess the relationships around you. Take the Enneagram, take this personality test before the rest of the series so that you can be aware of the things where you need some work on. If you are currently single, if you are struggling with finding friends, some community, take this time to get to know yourself. Get to see why past relationships didn't work. The unhealthy you, the healthy you, what worked well, where are areas that you need to work on. We're gonna be covering a lot of these areas that I have needed work on, and I'm sure you need work on. So join me for this new series, Define Relationships. Let's learn how to choose wisely. If you would like to further support the podcast, my mission, this message of love, hope, being seen, check out my website, dominicoutdoors.com/support. You guys are absolutely amazing. You are so worth the 1% each and every day. And as every day, get outside today.